Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am back in snowy Montana, and in bringing back this What's Good America in Montana, I just want to say, Screwball, we taking you nationwide, baby. Now, if you notice, I'm not drinking out of a glass tonight. It ain't no ice tonight because I'm still on my hood shit. I still belong to the streets right now, all right? I'm still Jacksonville, Florida right now. So I'm drinking straight out the bottle. I done blessed the bottle and everything. So ain't no glass tonight. We're on some real hood shit tonight because I'm about to get ignorant and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I am that pseudo-sexual, Adonis, chocolatey, mahogany God himself, C. Turner. Yeah, I said it. Fight me, at me, whatever. And my right-hand man on my left-hand side, but he's still my left-hand man on my right-hand side. The world-renowned, the unguardable, if my hand goes up, 6 points go up. James Madison. Wait a minute. Big Game Walton III, because he come from a long line of big game individuals. What up, baby?
What's good, America? Hey. Look at my dude, man. This dude, I'm gonna go ahead and use some old school Southern talk. Like my boy is crunk right now. I felt like it's a little job the way he was drinking that. I mean, we here, man. What's good, America? It's been real, man. And I want to personally thank everybody. Just off the top, we've been seeing more and more of you guys liking and viewing.
Yeah.
And God bless every single one of you. We love you guys so much, and we're going to continue to make this show exactly what it was meant to be, for America. So just the guests we've had from Coach O, legendary, Dallas Leslie coming back on, Mike Bazemore recently, Mike Bogan, Mike Bazemore. I might as well just give you the intro. I think you're going to be the next guest. We got to give you a chance to come here and go ahead and talk your shit. You know, I mean, as much as I disagree with it, that's not how this show works. So
he was right.
In the first episode that, Mike, we're going to have you on, but it's going to get interesting before this night is over, Chris. I mean, we're coming all over the place, man. We had some thoughts today about, 1 o'clock. I don't know, man. Like, what are you feeling? What should we start about first, man? There's a lot going on.
Here's the thing, man. Let's bring it back full circle. Let these people know we are not just sports, man. We are the people of the culture, all right? So we could talk about sports all day and all night. We could probably do it better than most because we've done it. But at the same time, I'm going to talk about what got us through high school, what got us through college.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go this route first. And I know we talked about doing it differently first, but I want to start off like this.
Yeah.
There's two individuals who essentially got us through high school and got us through college. No, it's not E&J and Paul Mousson. Those are not the two individuals, all right? But the two individuals I'm referring to, Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell.
Hey, okay. Where's this going, though?
Who you got?
Man.
Now, you got to pick one.
Man.
And the one you pick, that one stays. The other one goes away in all of their work.
Okay, so.
All of it, SNL, all of that goes away.
Okay. So what you telling me here is I have to decide with Adam Sandler between all of his characters on SNL.
Yep.
I got to decide between Billy Madison.
Yep.
Happy Gilmore. Sonny Koufax from Big Daddy.
Yep.
Paul Crewe from Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. Yep.
Little Nicky. Mr. Deeds. Chuck and Larry.
One stays, one goes, and all of their work goes with them.
Or I have to give up Ron Burgundy. I have to give up Chaz from Wedding Crashers? I have to give up Mild the Meatloaf now?
Meatloaf!
I got to give that up? I got to give up Jackie Moon?
Everybody love everybody.
Come on, man. Look. And we didn't even get through all these guys' catalogs.
No, not at all.
So America, this conversation started a little bit earlier. It was a quick one, but I was like, man, we haven't really touched into, this side of us where we like to do the debates and pick a side. And Chris is not lying. Okay, like there's a lot of these you can do these for. This is kind of what we find the matchup, but you cannot define your life. If you are early 30s to mid 40s, Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell, big part of your life.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. You have a signature movie by both that you can watch. I know in our house, and I can look at the fiance, she nod. Every time Big Daddy has been on TV the last few weeks, I usually fall asleep because I'm just like the old one in the house now. Like Big Daddy's like one of those that can just play because you love Adam Sandler and you love the twins, the Sprouse twins in it and everything. It's great. But man, my dad even was telling Callie about this when we were in Chicago. And he was like, I agree with the humor, everything with my son, but I don't understand why he likes Will Ferrell so much. I got to go with Will Ferrell, man. Like, it's not, dude, Sandler's my guy. Like, Sandler's like the OG, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like the real life Billy Hoyle from like White Man Jump, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's that dude that, he shows up, he's got on the sweatpants and everything. But, you look over and Chris Rock is hanging with him. Like, he's that dude. You know what I'm saying? But if you're telling me that I can't listen to Love Me Sexy ever again in my life, that I can't watch the other guys, which to me is in the conversation for top 3 buddy cop flick.
Ooh.
Like, I mean, that's a conversation in itself.
That's a whole nother topic too. That's a whole nother topic.
The other guys is there. And when I say it's there, when I'm talking buddy cop flick, I'm talking basically, in my mind.
Hold on. Stop. Let's just get to it for 1 second.
Top 3.
What's your favorite?
Oh man, my favorite buddy cop flick. Dude, it's Beverly Hills Cop, man. It is.
How dare you disrespect Mel Gibson? Mel Gibson.
That's number 2. Lethal Weapon's number 2.
That's 2?
It's 2, and then it's
Oh, that shit's on the next show. Yeah, that's an argument waiting.
I'm sorry, man. What?
That's an argument. Oh, fuck no. That's an argument waiting to happen.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm not gonna fall for banana and tailpipe.
I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit. It's something you probably say at least twice a week.
I think I started saying in 2009. I wasn't but 26.
Exactly. But I'm sorry. America, mind you, that's on the next show. All right, let's just call it what it is.
That's just my opinion. That is open to debate, and there are a lot of great. 48 Hours is in there. We got some. There's some. I'm talking pure buddy cop flick. Turner and Hooch. There's some people that are gonna feel. Dragnet. Like, there's a lot of places we can go. But we're talking that movie. But Will Ferrell's collection, man. Outside, people forget like the Ladies' Man.
When he was the wrestler.
Yeah, when he was trying to wrestle him, and everyone's like, "Hey, guy, like, Will Ferrell's been putting on for equal rights for years." It's like, yeah, I think I am gay. That's like 2000. What about Superstar? You know what I'm saying? What about Night at the Roxbury? This dude's catalog, man, it's sneaky. Another crazy, hilarious, outside of Wedding Crashers, we talk about cameos too, and I'm going to let you get back on here. His cameo in The Goods. McDermott. Come on, man. Like, this dude, he's such a giving guy. Like, he's been, He's guest starred in so much stuff on top of making his own money. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Step Brothers. It might be his masterpiece. Step Brothers
agree.
might be the masterpiece.
I don't disagree with anything that you've said. Will Ferrell is the GOAT.
Man.
I'll agree with you on that. But if you're calling Will Ferrell the GOAT, then Adam Sandler is the God.
And dude, I'm not gonna argue against you. You told me I had to pick one. I hate Ultimate.
You had to pick one. And the one that I have to pick is I have to go with Adam Sandler. And matter of fact, I can almost go in reverse about this. Hubie Halloween, that's on Netflix now, is sneaky funny as hell. Before I get to the whole catalog, here's why I'm going with Sandler. Sandler is the definition. Mama, close your ears. White listeners, close your ears too. But Sandler is the definition of a real nigga, because his whole thing is Sandler got on, and then he put all of his homeboys on.
Yeah, he did, man.
What's the last thing you've seen David Spade do? Rob Schneider. Like all these dudes that he puts in all of his movies. What is the last thing like?
I watched the Rob Schneider stand-up that he has on Netflix.
I watched like 15 minutes of that. I couldn't go through the whole.
I thought some of it was funny because I like Rob Schneider. I always have.
Right.
But I'm gonna be 100. I fell asleep.
Exactly.
It was the middle of the day. But he probably got that Netflix deal because of Sandler's Netflix deal.
Exactly.
Spades got that movie with him where he's like the wedding date, but I think that's Happy Madison.
Yep.
As well too. No, you're making a good. Kevin James's last stuff has all been Happy Madison. Like Adam, that's the thing. Adam Sandler is quietly like might be the coolest mogul in all the world.
He's the plug. Like, dude, listen, I know you're not doing anything right now. Come hop in my movie. I give you like 10 minutes worth of stuff. You make a decent amount of money. Oh man, cool. Like even like the lower name guys who don't like, not the Kevin James, the Rob Schneiders, and the Spades, but like those other same reoccurring guys who hop up in all of his movies.
Hey, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
I got one for you. You'll love this. It's like he probably gets a call from this dude. It probably goes something like this. Hey, yo, Adam. Hey. Hey,
big Diesel.
My SAG card's getting ready to go expire, man. I need a part.
Exactly.
Thank you. Can you dig it? Oh, yeah. You know.
Exactly. Like
he's even got Shaq. Shaq has been in every Adam Sandler movie, I swear to God, for the last 10 years.
Dude, when you become one of Adam Sandler's guys, you have a job for life. Dude, to even go back, I learned more about Hanukkah from 8 Crazy Nights, the cartoon movie he put out there, anything I've learned in my religious studies school in college. Like, Sandler puts his guys on. And, like, to go back through the catalog, like, anything Happy Madison's done, all right? From, God, like, Shooter McGavin is by far one of the greatest villains of all time. Yeah. Because I eat pieces of shit like you for lunch. Wait a minute. You eat pieces of shit? Nobody had that comeback before Happy Madison, all right?
Yeah. So
Chubb's getting his hand bit off. And then taking the alligator, hey, he took your hand, I took his head. Like there's so much. There's so many one-liners. And then you could possibly go into your local gym, decide, you know what? I'm going to go hoop for about 30, 40 minutes, give me some cardio. Guess who's on the court right now getting buckets? Adam Sandler.
Sandler gets buckets, dude.
And he's getting buckets. That's the thing about it. He ain't just out there trying to get some cardio, trying to get his steps down. No. Adam Sandler is trying to get buckets on your head, period.
You know what's crazy, too, about Sandler? Quiet as kept. Like, there's a lot when you talk about the catalog. Adam Sandler's a platinum recording artist. Adam Sandler's got platinum records. Like, this dude is like there's no wrong answer to this. We feel like America.
No, there's not.
Facebook Live, so we could just have you guys going back and forth on this one, man. Matter of fact, hey, in the comments, man, we want to hear you guys, your side of it. You know, Sandler
who you
Ferrell.
got?
Which one are you giving up? Because we don't feel like there's any wrong answer, you know, to this. You know, dude, I'm telling you, Happy Gilmore was the first inkling I ever had of wanting to play golf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that movie coincided with Tiger being big and everything. And, you know, that's crazy in itself, man. So, dude, Sandler, I mean, and then what about what he's done outside of that? Like, he's got some great movies that aren't even comedies, man. He's got obviously the Uncut Gems was.
Yeah.
That was like, you know what Uncut Gems was to me, Chris? That was like Jewish Scarface.
That's what it was. Like. You know what it was to me?
Scarface.
To me, it was when Jim Carrey did the movie The Number 23. It was just showing you like, hey, I got range.
Yeah, and he's done that. Punch Drunk Love was really good. Anger Management was a comedy, but, you know, I mean, he was in there.
Yeah.
This dude is like, Sandler's been across from some names.
He held his weight. He held his weight.
Give Sandler credit, too. Sandler's list of co-leads, I got to give him credit for that too. That's not a bad. I mean, no. I gave up The Wedding Singer, man. Like, there's no denying this dude's catalog. Like, this dude was dropping $100 million movies like it was nothing. But,
I agree,
dude. I just don't know, man. I just when I look at it all said and done, like, I just don't know if I could give up. You know, I'm friends with Merlin Olsen. I just don't know if I can.
Wait, what? You ate the whole wheel of cheese?
Come on, man. Like my house smells of.
I'm not even mad. I'm kind of impressed.
Hey, I'm telling you, my house smells of rich mahogany. I have many leather-bound books in my library. Like, I can't give those lines up.
It's hard, dude. It's you can't go wrong. That's the thing about, like, with those two, you can't go wrong. Because if you're in our age group, I guarantee you that there's some point throughout the day where you quote at least one of them.
Okay, I got you right here. We got a live listener right now. Watch this. All right, babe. Sandler or Ferrell? Babe said Sandler. She said I'd give.
There we go.
She's not happy about it, but she's I take it back. Wait, she's like, no, I take it back.
And that's the point. Like, Like, it's hard to take one and then the other one's work disappears. Like, it's hard.
That's where we're at. That's why this topic is so dope. Like, this is actually, we've never asked for feedback. Actually, we have. Y'all just don't be doing it, but I think y'all should. You know what? This has been a good cathartic episode to start with the
Yeah.
You guys can please write comments.
Please comment. Let us know what's going on.
Light our phones up if you agree, disagree. I want to see notifications. You know, so and so had to say this about that video. That would make my day. So
shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Ryan Mitch. We appreciate your comment about the last topic with Sioux Falls Storm and all. So we appreciate the comments. And yes, I'm going to comment back, whether I think you're wrong, right, indifferent, or whatever. But, like, let us see the comments. Let us know what you think. Like, it's worst case, all I'm gonna say is at me, fight me. That's the worst thing that's going to happen.
Well, you're not gonna fight Minchie about that.
No, I'm not gonna fight Minchie. No, not Minchie. No.
Minchie gave us some good press, you know. And see, and let me sidebar, and that's the prime example of things there, America. We may see things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
You know, from Minchie, and that's all well and good. But the fact that he's there and he's giving us some things back, I don't know. Maybe we can start to be the crutch to, like, we're going to help. Hey, we're here. That's what it's all about. Don't feel like because we've said some things, you know what I mean, that we're not going to take back.
At all.
But you know what I'm saying? That lets you know, man, like, that guy wrote great articles for us and supported us for 2 years and did what he could, man. You know, Gotta love it, man. So no, we want that, man. I think this is the topic, dude. Like, I mean, you almost got me swinging over to Sandler, dude.
And that's the sad part about it. You almost got me going with Will Ferrell right now because
I mean, baby's over here like, I mean, it's not like I watch, but I mean, do I want to give up Daddy's Home? That's now become one of my Christmas movies.
Daddy's Home did bring out John Cena and Mark Wahlberg, and like it's pretty damn dope.
Dude, you know what? Underrated Will Ferrell movie, Kicking and Screaming.
Juice Box.
I mean, this dude got to go toe to toe with Mike Dicker, man. Like, come on, man.
Oh God.
I'm saying, like that's the thing. Like Sandler, I think, because Sandler's a few years ahead of him. Like Sandler just had that dynamite.
Yeah.
Like Ferrell's got some sneaky like movies where he can damn near make anything funny. Like he really can, man. Like this is tough, man. But I got to go with my guy, man, because to me, there's nothing better than falling asleep to the other guys. I mean, I listen to Little Riverband at least once a day now. I damn near know the lyrics to that song. I've been listening to that song since that movie came out.
A little LRB.
Oh, yeah. I always got LRB in there.
Oh God, I won't lie. Like that movie it's so underrated. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like pure buddy cop. We got time in this window. Pure buddy cop movies. Okay, like to me, listen, like Eddie Murphy in the '80s.
Oh, gold.
84. That's why
it's pure gold.
Like you can go that Lethal Weapon. You can go 1A, 1B. Like Lethal Weapon was obviously in my next cadence. I love that. I can't wait for the fifth one to come out. And Mel Gibson has said horrible things about people, and I'm like, but I've seen that too. So I mean, like, what? Where am I at? I support. I mean, Chris Rock got to be in that franchise. It launched Jet Li.
Yep.
So shout out Lethal Weapon and Beverly Hills Cop. Can you name me any other like buddy cop movies that are?
Here's my thing, and we're around the same age.
Okay, I'll give you the other one. And this is my fault, and I should know better.
Go ahead.
Let me say this for the comments. Rush Hour. That would be the only other one.
Thank you. That's where I was going with that.
Top 4. So it's in the top 4 because Rush Hour is there. Okay, my bad. Top 5. Bad Boys. All right, so my list is expanding.
Hold on. So then what's your 5 then? Then what's your 5? Let's just go ahead. I mean, we got time on this window right now. What's your 5?
We got time on this window. So my top 5. Beverly Hills Cop, Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour, Bad Boys, Other Guys.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with mine. Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour, Dragnet. Because, dude, like, Dragnet is just, it's it.
It's classic.
Like, Dragnet is it.
It's classic.
Beverly Hills Cop. And I'm going to go turn their hooch, dude. Like, I leave Bad Boys off.
You got a whole, saying, like, it's a whole different, I'm
a Tom Hanks guy, dude. Like,
and I can respect it, man. Like, I'm with it. Like, I get it. Because those are great movies, man. I'm not denying those at all. You can obviously see where my – go ahead.
I found a bottle of Screwball whiskey in my refrigerator. So, hold on. So you remember, I don't know if we did it on air or not, but I was like, man, I had to go buy a new bottle because I knew I had one in the refrigerator, but I can't find it. So we went to Costco today. All right. Costco, Walmart, did the whole little suburban run and shit. And go outside to put like the stuff away because in Montana, apparently it's a rule that you have to have an outside refrigerator. But I go in the garage, I'm putting stuff in the refrigerator. It's like, oh, this box that had like Lunchables in it is now empty. Let me throw that away. throw the box away. Brand new bottle. Now, here's the problem. Before we came home, I stopped at the liquor store. It's like, oh, I'm out of Screwball. I got to go buy a new bottle. So now I have this one, which will probably be halfway going tonight, and I'll finish it this week. And then I got an ice cold brand new one that's sitting in the freezer right now.
That sounds like a great problem to have.
It's a great problem to have.
And I mean, you know, that was hold on. This one. No shame. No shame. Because, you know, I'm over here pouring the glass and it's not elegant at this point. But, you know, why would you let a delicious drop of Screwball hit the ground? Like,
shameless plug.
Who would do that?
Just a shameless plug.
You was bringing up the refrigerators. I ain't going to lie to you. Because I've been delivering to a lot of Home Depots. I damn near bought me a refrigerator. Like, we have spaceport in this house. Shout out Montana for letting it be known that you got to have that second cooler. And that cooler is specifically for your beer needs. And your liquor needs. A fact. There's no shame in that. And now that I know how much they cost in Home Depots in California. They $159. So I know, like, that's actually affordable.
That really is, dude. That's really fucking affordable, actually.
It's affordable as shit. That's California. I bet at Home Depot and Billings, I bet that motherfucker like $89.95 or some shit.
Hey, it is what it is. It is worth it.
You over here dropping. You got me dropping my first F-bomb. Got me all.
I'm sorry.
You over here.
I'm sorry.
Calling Sandler, you know, a true statement. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I mean, let's just call it what it is, man. I think this is another great debate that we've done, that we've set up. I think it's one that doesn't get talked about a lot. I think Adam Sandler, which is in a list of things that I like to do on this show, doesn't get his respect.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. Not at all.
This dude has made billions of dollars in movies. Like, it's easy to talk about, you know, what The Rock has done in this era, obviously, because of the magnitude of who he's become and what he is, and we love him. It's easy to talk about Marvel and Star Wars and Harry Potter and, you know, all these franchises. Adam Sandler was doing this in the 90s when, you know, 100 million was like, yo, you crushed the box office, bro.
Exactly.
And this dude has done $1 billion. That's why Netflix keeps asking him for movies, because we keep watching them. We watched Hubie Halloween too. I didn't think that you watched Hubie Halloween in my house. And the fiance said, you know what, babe? It was funny, but that movie was creepy too.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually somewhat scary. So I think he actually got the effect he wanted. I think he expected some of us to laugh or see. I think he expected the other viewer to go, you know what? I don't know about going to bed so early.
Oh, dude, he hit every market and everything on it. Like, and my thing is, go back to Will Ferrell, because just to argue both sides of it, dude, like, Will Ferrell got us through college, dude. Like, I remember seeing the Talladega Nights, the tale of Ricky Bobby. I remember seeing Wedding Crashers sitting in my dorm room, dying laughing, going off some narcotic of some sorts. But I remember sitting there laughing for hours upon hours and like shake and bake and everybody love everybody, and like it's just endless one-liners, and it's one-liners every couple of minutes that turns into a whole movie of just, you can quote the entire movie.
That Talladega, Ricky Bobby, that, I'm telling you, like, this dude has gotten away with more satire.
Oh God,
yes. That's sneaky true. Like, if you go and look up what people really thought about Ricky Bobby, they were not happy with that.
Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Tom Cruise, this guy. Help me, Oprah. Help me, Allah.
No, but if you ask me, all I'm saying is I think the thing about Ferrell, man, when it comes to movies like that, like, look at Semi-Pro and like the time they put into it, like, it didn't make the money Ricky Bobby did.
No.
But Semi-Pro was like on point with like the 70s and like those lower tier ABA teams. Like, that was Dude, you go back and watch some specials on the ABA, bro, and
that was it.
That's exactly what those. I mean, outside of like the New York Nets and like the ones that ended up coming over, the Denver Nuggets. Outside of those programs, Indiana Pacers. A lot of those teams, that's what was happening.
They were gimmicks. They were gimmicks, dude.
Corn dogs for everyone, Jackie. God damn it, Vakitis, learn effing English. I mean, people were getting punched in their jejunums for no reason.
You ever been punched in the jejunum? No, I haven't. I've never thrown up before.
And I mean, this is why you gotta love Will Ferrell. Who was his mom? But Patti LaBelle. I mean,
oh
come
my
on, man.
God.
You go, hey, America, if you haven't had one, go eat a Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie and then tell me you ain't gonna take Will Ferrell. That's all I'm saying. Patti LaBelle was his mama in the movie.
Patty pies.
You know what I'm saying? If that ain't a hood pass, I don't know what is.
Oh yeah, anytime Patti LaBelle co-signs you, you're good. Like you're good with the aunties, you're good with the grandmas, like you're good with the dope boys. Like if Patti LaBelle co-signs you,
yeah,
you are good in the hood, like hands down. Period.
Hey, that's what's tough, man. Like, I mean, you got one side, and you got Chris Rock, who's been speaking for the hood for a long ass time, and that's Sandler's his ace, and then you got Will Ferrell going sneakily. You know what I'm saying? He's dropping Samuel L. in movies. He's dropping Patti LaBelle in movies.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan was in Talladega. R.I.P.
Last chance. Last dance for love.
I'm telling you, bro. So, I mean, man, I don't know, man. We just needed to be a little bit just, bring some laughs. I don't know, man. And I think it's because I've been watching so much Netflix and there's been so much Sandler. And I was like, man, who kind of stands up to Sandler? Ooh, America. You should see what my fiance got on right now. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. Okay, let me get back to the show. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
It got real weird for a second.
America, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and not comment when I see things in my house. Okay? And that birthday suit looks good. That's all I'm going to say. All right, now.
It got real weird for a second.
It did, and I hope her parents don't watch it.
Now, America, because he said that, there is an episode of What's Good America that will never be aired, okay?
Yeah.
Because there were some comments that got made because somebody was still recording. But just know that if we ever make it big, if you ever hear some shit about us, most likely it's true. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Like it's probably true.
Well, Chris, if I'm not only am I going to say if, I'm going to say when. Here's the best part. Here's the best part about if and when we do make it. Of course it's true, because what are we going to do? Not deny it?
Facts.
I mean, there's a lot of people out here that know terrible, horrible things about us.
Oh, God. Listen.
So what are we going to say? Like, I mean, are they really going to come after What's Good America? Like, is that really worth your time? We're not over here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to make Joe Rogan money. Who wouldn't want $100 million? I'm just trying to get to the point where this is all I do every day. Is talk to my best friend. That's what I'd like to do.
Let me put this disclaimer out there too, just in case, if and when we do make it big. If there are any children, and this is pre-2009, so if there's any children out there who thinks their dad looks like me, or any assault charges from dudes who got beat up in the club, who got hit with beer bottles, pool sticks, or if you met a dude named Colby Thornton, that's not me. If you met a dude named Trace Cumberland, that's not me either, okay?
Hey, that's a good alias. That's good alias.
Oh, that's.
Trace Cumberland, that's pretty good, man.
all my aliases are it's like some form of like CT or TC. Like it's to keep the lie simple. Like that's what I do, just to keep the lie simple. But with all that being said, I'm not your dad. I didn't beat you up in the club, and no, we didn't meet on blackpeoplemeet.com. So just put that out there.
Well, I guess if we're going to do these type of disclaimers before we come back to the next I would like to personally say that if anybody shows up with some kid that looks like me at this point, we obviously know what you were doing because we know I've been broke forever. Like, there's going to be a whole bunch of, oh, this is your kid. And everybody's going to be like, oh, no shit. Now you come with this. So I'm good on that end. Luckily, I haven't had to beat up anybody. So,
yeah, it's
because one of us really actually is a lover and a fighter.
Yeah.
And the other one's really just more of a lover that's gotten a scrap or two when it's come down to it. His boys are there. We'll back him up. I won't mention the one that happened with all us that one time. Won't give details. But needless to say, Chris, I'll put it this way. I would rather have those problems. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I know what you're coming for. Like, it's not like a surprise. Like, hey, here I am. I'm in San Jose. I'm engaged. You don't want none of it now? Oh, What's Good America hits? Oh, now I've got a 15-year-old daughter that I didn't know about? Word.
Here's the following states that I don't want to hear shit from.
We're naming states.
We're naming states now.
I'm not going to be able to get in my bed now. We start naming states.
We're naming.
It's not that bad.
We're naming states now.
She just roll her eyes. That's how small our like Chris is so good, America. Like his house is so big. RSA needs
exactly.
My
not at all.
So small. Cali is literally like I think I long jumped further to win the national championship in 2004. Like Cali's closer than that.
I like the way you plugged that one in too. But here's a list of states that I don't want to hear shit from. The state of California. The state of, you don't know me, I don't know you, fuck off. The state of Texas. That wasn't me, that was my alter ego. The state of Arkansas. The state of Arkansas.
The state of Arkansas.
The state of Mississippi. Nope. The state of Georgia. Where else? Florida, let's be honest. It might be. Let's call a spade a spade. There probably is a couple like 13, 14 and older kids. Let's call a spade a spade. Where else? The Carolinas, both of them. Nothing. And then Buffalo, New York. No. Just no.
Oh, man. You went city and state on that last one.
Yeah, I had to get specific on that one because there's specific shit. So, no.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to be honest with you, man. In regards to these states, I ain't got to name none of these states, man, because at the end of the day, I've been on Facebook since 2005. I ain't changed nothing but to my government name. I'm Gucci.
You know how many times I done deleted my profile on Facebook?
That's why they can't find you.
Nobody know who the hell Chris Noble Turner is. Shit.
Hey, they've been trying to type in Chris Turner for ages, and they keep seeing that Spice Adams picture. They're like, is that Spice Adams alias?
That's kind of looks like him, but I don't know if that's really him. No, it ain't me. It ain't.
Hey, by the way, if we get Spice Adams on the show, we made it. That's shout out.
Oh
Spice
God,
Adams.
yes.
That's my guy. That's my guy, man.
Dude is hilarious.
What I wouldn't give to be able to have side by side of Spice Adams and Chris Turner and be in a video with that. Just two dope ass interior linemen, two funny ass dudes. I would have
dude's hilarious, man.
What was your name? Chase Timberland?
Trace Chamberlain.
Okay, so Trace Chamberlain?
Yep, that was me.
So we'd have Trace Chamberlain, and I'd have I have cream bigums. I mean that would be dope. That would be dope.
All we doing is getting buckets. That's it. We just get buckets.
Hey, for the record, this is why I love our show. In America, I hope this is why you love us. This started as an Adam Sandler versus FERRELL debate. And Chris Turner is on the lookout for all paternity tests against him.
Hey, listen, man.
We're letting you know. Like, that means we're getting close.
Yeah.
I think something's brewing in America. So y'all stay with us, man. Stay with us, because I got a feeling we're going to keep these topics going. As a matter of fact, because I think it's just the two of us, dude. This thing is like...
It's just the two of us, man.
It's running. So, you know what? Let's log off here, Chris, man. Let's get to our next episode, because I think this was...
Before we log off...
Okay.
As far as us blowing up, what's the boy name? Riff Raff, the rapper. Well, I use rapper loosely, but
the neon icon.
The neon icon.
Shout out Riff
Raff. He has a saying that I essentially live by, and I'm ashamed that I live by it. But my time in Jacksonville is it's awakened a couple things. But he has a saying that I kind of cater my life to. And his saying is, my main goal in life is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. So just know that when this show blows up, James Walton will be the approachable one. And me, bitch, I am English royalty, okay? Don't talk to me, you peasant. Don't look at me. If you got a question, send it to my publicist. I don't want to talk to you poor peons.
Hey,
period.
He's telling the truth, because that's exactly how we were when we played. I signed every autograph. I was the last one to leave the field every night. And Chris Turner was already getting dinner. Was already had a whiskey in his hand. Like,
bro, I'm signing 5 autographs, and here's the 5. I will sign any kid that's like on crutches or in a wheelchair, something like that. So any special needs kid is going to get an autograph. Any single mom that has like a couple of kids gets an autograph. Any group home type facility, autograph. The couple of black people that came to the game, autograph.
He's not lying.
And then, like, just to be an ass, any rival fan that's sitting there with like a rival T-shirt on, I'm gonna sign over their logo and then walk off like a home run.
Oh man, it's so the opposite.
Period.
Me and Chris Dixon were closing that stadium down. For 2 years.
By the time they got done, I was already showered and drunk in the club.
Oh, he already had 2 drinks already. He was like, "What took you so long?" I was like,
I'm already got a bottle of champagne in my hand by the time they get to the club.
America, he's not lying. I'm definitely going to be the one that's always going to be personable and smile and nod. But I need you to do me a solid, though, America. If we do make it, and if you see my fiance do one of these looks, she'll be my wife by then, and you see her do like this. Hey, I can't get my eyes like she can do the eyes. Like her eyes are. You just might want to, you might want to give us some dinner space. That's all,
I'm with the shits. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't. God, if you touch me, I promise you, I will send security at you. Don't touch me. Don't. No.
Well, America, it's been real on this segment, man. I guess we'll have to dip back, man. I'm not done talking to this dude. It's been a while since it's been me and him. So
it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. We got some shit to say tonight. We got some shit to say.
A couple more things to talk about, man. So we gonna come right back to you. So hang tight. We'll be right back.